Hi, team. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you a technique for retrieval practice. And retrieval practice is one of the most powerful things for us to use uh, to lock information in after we've learned it. So after we've done a reading or after we've had a class, taking a few minutes to do retrieval practice can help us take the things that we've learned and the things that we've thought about and transfer them from our short-term memory, what happened in the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 60 minutes, and put it into our long-term memory, something I'm going to be able to access next class, next week, and next year. The technique that I'm going to be teaching you today is just a brain dump. And then I'll ask you to practice this on your own with content that you've learned in today's class. But for an example, let's do something that many graded students learned when they were in 8th grade, which is about the Russian Revolution. So for the brain dump, let's drop down to the things we remember from today's class. So one of the key things that I remember from today's class was this slogan: food, land, bread. Okay. And then I remember, oh, the Tsar. I remember the Tsar was commanding the army. See, now look, I misspelled commanding. I'm not even worried about that. I'm not going to be confused by it. I'm the only person that's reading it. So I'm going on. Oh, I remember there were the Bolsheviks. They were involved in the October Revolution, and they were led by Lenin. Okay. And oh, we talked a lot about the First World War. Okay. And so now I would go on for that for a couple more minutes. There are more things that I remember from today's class. But the really key step is for me to stop now, go back, check my notes. All right. There's no sense in me remembering a misunderstanding that I have. I have my notes for a reason. I took them in class for a reason. So now I'm opening up my notes and I'm taking a look. Oh, wait a second. It's not food, land, and bread. Food and bread are the same thing. Actually, it was peace, land, and bread. All right. And hey, while I'm here, maybe we'll give an extra M in there. All right. So now that actually is really powerful. First of all, I remembered it once, but now I've already caught myself with potential mistakes I could make, and I've fixed them. So I'm not going to forget peace, land, and bread. My brain is already ready for that place where I could sort of stub my toe, and I'm ready to fix that. So it's really important that you take the time to go back and check. It's not enough to just do a brain dump. You then go back and you check it against your notes. But now, when you try to remember it next class or before an assessment, you've already remembered it once. So if you think about it, you've already sort of prepared yourself for the thing that you're going to want to be able to do in the future. So now what I'll ask you to do is to take some time, take out a blank piece of paper, put away your notes, and do a brain dump of what you learned in class today.